It's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, so just grab a glass, finger licking entertainment you don't wanna pass. Hosted by Rob Hollywood and Jay, do the groove, the dynamic too. It's barbershop talk, you know it's chopped and screwed. Eating chicken, sipping whiskey, conversing like a frisbee. Back and forth, I want two pieces, make sure it's crisp. That dark liquor gon' leave you tipsy. We just talking like we hanging out. Now crew, is you with me? Tune in, find out what we talking about. Uploading all of the info, you get in the lowdown like kinfolk. It's like a backyard barbecue, no hose board like we playing cards. Sports, entertainment, everyday news, you know what I'm saying? It's the hottest show on earth, you know I ain't even playing, nah. Yeah, it's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast show. Let's roll.
What up, world? What up, world? What up, world? It's your man, Rob Hollywood.
And Jay do the groove.
Back at you with the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. Episode number 30.
Chicken and Whiskey Podcast.
Number 31. What the fuck up,
31,
dog?
31.
What up, dog? What up, dog?
What's good, dog?
Welcome back, my brother.
Yeah, man, we was on a little bit of a hiatus, but we back in this year.
Just a little one. But we gonna do what we always do about this time. And we're going to get straight to it, dog. Let's go ahead and take a shot, man.
Opening shots. I love it.
Opening shots for your
Let's go.
So go ahead and grab your drink. And while you're grabbing a drink, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, however you're listening to it. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud, all that shit. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you make your shot and take a shot with us. And we about to go ahead and get over to these sponsors. So let's do what we do, my brother. Up to it, down
Let's
to
do
it.
what we do.
Fuck those that don't do
We
it.
do it because we used to
Because
it.
we used to it, motherfuckers. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Are you having an upcoming birthday party, wedding, anniversary, or any private events? Have you considered a mobile premium cigar and wine catering company to help host your event? Contact us at the Lounge on the Ave, catering events in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Visit our website at loungeontheave.biz or give us a call at 214-734-9468. Let us know you heard about it on the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast show.
Have you heard of the Co-op Cares? Let me tell you about them. It started with the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, and they wanted to give back to our community by any means necessary, so they created Co-op Cares. They have 3 initiatives: caring for our kids, caring for our community, and caring for our homeless. Check them out right now at www.cawpcares.com. Brought to you by the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast.
My dog, what's up, my baby boy? What's up, dog?
Man, cool, dog. Man, I'm just glad to be back on the mic, dog. Man, it feels like it's been forever, dog.
Been a minute, but we back, though. It don't even matter. We come on the fuck we want to. Do.
Man, you know, we had a couple of people asking for it, man. Where y'all at, man? I'm ready for y'all to drop another, man. Just sit back, relax, and let us do our thing, dog. Just relax.
Let me take a trip somewhere. I take another little trip, man.
Yeah, man, we look, let the Chicken and Whiskey boys get around somewhere, man. We gotta move around a little bit every now and again.
Let me move around a little bit. Let me move around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog, we gotta do our thing a little bit in these streets so we can come back and hit y'all with this hotness.
Some hotness get y'all something to talk about on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. But other than that, man, we ain't doing nothing, dog, man. Jay do the groove, been kicking it, man. Just been doing my thing, man, here in the H, man. Ready. I'm so glad this weather done finally changed, man.
So
I was wondering this summer was gonna last forever.
So you fucking with this cold weather shit?
Oh no, man, I'm all the way with it right now. Oh man, I've been waiting for this.
The reason I'm waiting for us this motherfucking light bill to motherfucking drop, running this motherfucking air in this.
Man, look.
You know, my country, I like the fireplace when it's motherfucking cold. No need for the heater. Unless it really get cold.
Oh man,
burn some wood in this motherfucker.
Oh no, man, I've been windows up and everything, man. We done put the windows up, man. Turn the air off, man. We get this natural breeze.
Let that cool air get in this motherfucker.
Look, gotta let the house get a breeze to it, man. Hey, open that screen door. Open that screen.
It smell like outside.
Open that screen door.
What your mama you say? Smell like outside. You smell like outside, nigga.
Yep, all that. I'm like, hey, all
I never
that.
did really
all
understand
through
that shit. I never did really understand that shit either. Like, what the fuck did outside used to smell like? But I ain't no kids.
Oh,
They say,
I
did
know.
it smell like kids?
I know what that. Look, hey, I know what my son smell like when he come inside from playing outside.
So you know
that
what the fuck
that little
outside
dude
smell like.
there, he smells straight like outside. But yeah, dog, man, we ain't been doing much of nothing down here in the H, man. I'm looking forward to getting back to the D-Town, to the Triple D, to the Ag. But now we doing our thing, dog, man. So what you been up to, Hollywood?
Oh, man, you know, like I said, man, took a couple little trips here and there. You know what I'm saying? Took that little cruise. Man, that shit was kind of interesting. Went on a 7-day cruise over to the islands and shit. You know what I'm saying? Her 7 days.
Oh, no, you
don't get no stamps on no cruise. That's a bullshit, too.
You ain't get no stamps.
I like, what the fuck I need this motherfucker for, man? Goddamn, I want some stamps in my shit. I feel like I had been robbed of a part of the trip or something. Like, nigga, y'all don't stamp when I get off this motherfucker, man. What up?
Hey, you trying to get stamps.
They like, just slide your little cruise card so we know you're back and shit.
No stamps.
But yeah, dog, I actually enjoyed that cruise shit, dog. I'd do it all over again, man.
That's what's up, dog. What was your favorite spot you went to?
Probably St. Martin or St. Lucia.
Okay.
I like the views there.
Virgin Islands?
Yeah, man. I like the views. That shit was beautiful, man. I wasn't really impressed with Barbados. That just really it just seemed like a more of an American city. Like, and the views wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't nothing special about that motherfucker other than Rihanna big ass house in that motherfucking her old house in the hood. And the beaches wise, the best beaches I seen was in Barbados. Now, don't get me wrong, but as far as just like city wise, nah, that's gonna be St. Lucia or St. Martin.
Okay, I see you.
I got my travel, miles up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog. We definitely. I feel you, man. Hey, man. No, we got some travel coming up. We gonna try to get out the country not too long. Man,
We got a little traveling coming up, my brother, don't we?
Man, got a little traveling. We gonna say that for another episode, but yeah, got a little traveling.
Talk about it later.
Yeah, nah. But anyway, dog, man, let's jump into the shits a little bit, man. What's on your mind, dog?
Let's get into the shits, man. I really ain't want to start off with nothing bad, nothing sour, because it had been a minute, man. But I feel like we just, with all due respect, we're not comedians, but you know what I'm saying? We talk movies, we talk funny shit, you know what I'm saying? I just really felt like we had to show our respect to Mr. John Witherspoon, a.k.a. Pops, that passed.
A.k.a. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, 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 bang. Just feel like we should you know what I'm saying? Pay homage to him, man. That dude had some funny, hilarious motherfucking roles and shit in movies, dude. Like, and he was just a real dude, man. From what I could tell, you know what I'm saying? I even had to watch his fucking YouTube cooking channel shit he had, man. Dude, it was funny as fuck to me, man.
Yeah, man. John Witherspoon, man. He is a classic man. Has some classic characters, some classic roles in movies, man. I think a lot of us was introduced to John Witherspoon. I want to say the first time. I remember seeing John Witherspoon in a movie. Might have been House Party, dog. He was the neighbor.
Yeah, he was
the neighbor, and he called the cops. Was that House Party?
But that was definitely House Party, because he was married to the mama next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I don't know if it came out before House Party or after House Party, but I remember him from remember that old ass movie with Martin Lawrence, man? Talking Dirty After Dark. He was running the comedy club. Dirty After Dark. That's what I really remember that motherfucker from, man. That nigga. That's what my first. Yeah. That's the first movie I think I remember him from. I think, unless House Party came out first, I don't know. But yeah, them were just some of his originals, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely remember that. But we all remember iconic character on Boomerang.
Boomerang and Friday, hands down. Boomerang was the shit.
Yeah, Boomerang.
If I had to choose my favorite role of Pops, it'll probably be Boomerang, dog.
Oh, no doubt, man. There's no question, dog.
I think it was
Boomerang was special, man. When that boy hit you with the, you gotta coordinate.
You gotta coordinate. See, another thing about Boomerang, he didn't even have like one of the main roles in that motherfucker. Like, he ain't had nothing to do with the storyline. But he was kind of like plugged in, and then, you know, now that I've seen some little documentary shit, you know, he did all his shit on a whim type shit. Like, his lines wasn't even written. He just walked in that
Yeah,
motherfucker and
just
did the shit. Just show
all
how good he
improv.
was. Straight improv.
All
Straight
improv, man.
improv.
Yeah, man.
He had some
I definitely
classics on that motherfucker too.
classic lines, guy.
Oh,
You got bang bang bang.
Was that the first time he used bang bang bang?
Yeah, I think as far as I know, in a movie at least.
I think that was the first time
Like,
he used bang bang bang.
In a movie, like he might have done it in stand up, but I know for a fact, like in a movie, that was definitely the first time. Man, I think I think that was the first time I might have ever heard the term pussy whip.
You gotta whip that pussy. Yeah, Mr. Marcus, I heard some girl over there at the job got you pussy whip. You gotta whip that pussy.
Nah, that's hilarious, dog. But yeah, man. Old John Witherspoon, man. And then obviously we know we can't ever forget the classic character of Pops in Friday. That's classic, man. The boy say the word for the day is job.
Job, man. Get out there and get your motherfucking ass a job, man.
Look, you ain't gotta worry about nothing catching you. You gotta worry about a dog catching your ass.
Damn Pops, man. I miss Pops, man. And then you cannot. I mean, I know it was a cartoon, but you cannot forget about motherfucking Boondocks.
Oh, dog.
And they was talking about bringing Boondocks back, man. Now if he can't do the voice, then y'all need to scratch that shit.
Dog, I really, really forgot about Boondocks, dog.
That's Granddad, man. Remember Granddad? He had the young white girl. I mean, the young little stripper girl. He was out there caking on the shit.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That was another classic.
Dang, I forgot about Boondocks, dog. What's crazy is, man, old Will has just put out a couple of pictures. You know, I'm always on Will Smith's Instagram and all the things he's doing, and he just put out some pictures from the set of the upcoming feature film, Bad Boys 2. But ironically, that's getting filmed on the same lot as
Coming to America 2.
to America 2. Yeah,
that's why
right.
Wesley Snipes and them was there.
Yeah. Coming to America 2.
And Eddie Murphy.
Man, but yeah,
hey, hold on. Have you seen Eddie Murphy's new movie, Dolomite?
No, I haven't. I said I just need the time to watch it.
No, that's
have you seen it?
Yeah, that's a good movie, bro. That's a good movie. That's a good.
I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it, man. You know, I got a job, so you know, I ain't had time to watch it.
I watch on the weekends, bro.
Oh, that's what we doing now. Oh, that's what we doing. For all of y'all that's new to the show
or forgot,
we just look. We just gonna say that Hollywood works, quote unquote, from home. Yeah,
I went to the office twice last week, my brother. You be proud of me, man. Back-to-back days.
Yeah.
I had to put on some clothes and drive to work, nigga.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so what you do for Halloween, dog?
Not a motherfucking thing, man. I say every fucking year I'm gonna find some type of outfit or something to put on for Halloween or some bullshit, and I never motherfucking do. And again,
yeah, you ain't did nothing.
Nope. But I did win the chili cook-off at work. You know what I'm saying? I went to work.
Y'all know that.
Dog, we had an in-office Halloween party, bro. Bro, we had an in-office Halloween party, bro, and it was a chili cook-off. And your boy took first place.
Yo, in-office Halloween contest was at the house.
No, nigga, I had to go to the office, bro. Now, one day I'm going to take you to my office and show you that. I'm like Tommy, nigga. One day I'm going to take you to the office one day and show you where I work, nigga. You like, damn, this nigga work for a real company, nigga.
Nah, you damn sure I like Tommy, dog, because ain't no goddamn way you went to nobody's office.
Hold on. Dog, I know this wasn't on the doc, dog, but, man, when I went in the office the other day, one of the bros, I ain't gonna say his name, I don't want to get him in no trouble. Dog, he sent me a picture of one of the, you know, the little kids get dressed up and shit for Halloween when they go to school. Dog sent me a picture of a little kid, a little boy, dressed as a princess, dog.
All right, when you say little boy, like I need an age.
I'm talking like 3. Like, this little nigga barely was walking and talking type shit. 3, 4, maybe. Max, nigga.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, all right. So I'm listening.
I don't even know where to go with this. I want to get on the parents' ass, basically, because you shouldn't be letting your fucking kid do this. I don't even know I don't understand it at all to even say at what age would you let your kid decide to do this if that's what they want to do. But damn sure not at this kid's age. I think that's the point when you need to have a talk, that there's shit that you do as a boy that you don't do because you're not a girl. And you shouldn't be fucking dressing as no princess because you a fucking boy. And as a parent, I think you wrong for letting them do it.
Nah, I agree with you, dog. Like, I mean, I am definitely I definitely think that people, you know, the whole gender stuff, and I mean, this is the first year in my job where I actually had to go to training about, you know, gender rights and all that, and kids are in transition and all this other bull, you know, stuff like that. Well, it ain't bull, I guess, you know, whatever. But I agree with you. There are certain ages where, man, you as the parent let your kid know, hey, this is what men do, this is what women do. And I like this whole and damn equality and all of that, man. Men wear this and women wear that. There are two different things.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do as a parent. That's all you gotta do. You draw a line in the motherfucking sand, and you talk to your kid about them, and you be fucking honest.
But it's crazy. But you know what? And I ain't never thought about this before. But if you think about it, like in other languages, let's just say Spanish, there's words that are feminine and there's words that are masculine, and it changes the word. Like, but in English, everything is whatever. Now, like, we need to start setting boundaries. Like, it's not bad for something to be for men and other things to be for women, man. We try to make everything for everybody.
That is okay for shit to be. It is okay for shit to be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn. I don't understand the parental guidance here in this situation. And I don't even know, dog, at what age do you is this okay?
It ain't.
I don't think it ever is okay. I don't think it ever is okay.
It's not, because here's the question. Why couldn't they have just as easily dressed him up as a little prince instead of a princess?
I'm just like you, dog. At that point, when the conversation comes and this happens, this is when you tell the kid that there's things you do as a boy and there are things you do as a girl. You're not a girl. You don't. There are girl clothes.
Right.
There are men clothes. There are girl clothes, boy clothes, whatever.
Like, I'm one of them. I'm one of them that man, my son come to me talking about he want to wear pink. I'm be like, nah, dog, that ain't a man color.
That's not a man color. That's not what you're supposed to do.
That's not what you do.
You are a boy.
Right. You better go get you some blue, red, or something. Like, I don't know, dog. And royal purple or old gold or something. Shit.
Which brings me to the next topic.
Okay.
So, you know, for those that have been paying attention to our Instagram, we started out the new Chicken and Whiskey Talks, which gives us and y'all the opportunity to send us a video and talk your shit on whatever the topic may be. And on the very first one, I was a little embarrassed as a man, embarrassed as a member of the Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated, to see that there was a group of men at Delta State University in Mississippi in the 7th D that
goddamn self, bro.
That decided that they wanted to wear heels and walk a mile in her shoes as an awareness to domestic violence. I didn't agree with it.
All right, so there's this domestic violence awareness campaign called Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. And to bring awareness to domestic violence, they get members of the Greek organization, the fraternities, to walk a mile in heels. and some of the bros decided to do it, and there was a picture that was taken, and it started floating around the internet, of course. Here's my take. I think I understand the campaign. I understand bringing awareness to domestic violence and all of that good old stuff. I understand getting members of, the different Greek organizations to help out, join in. I understand dudes saying, you know what, we're going to do this for the cause. I don't understand dudes wearing my letters in heels.
Okay. And it's okay for us to disagree. It's okay for me to disagree with anybody out there. I still don't agree. I still feel like there's other ways that you can draw attention to domestic violence. Because even through this, I don't feel like any attention has been drawn other than the name of the program and what they're doing. I don't see any money being raised. I don't know. Maybe we missed that part.
Right.
I just don't. I think that there's other ways you could have done it. I mean, you could have bought some fucking pink tennis shoes. You could if you wanted to walk a mile in her shoes, go buy the pink J's. Go buy the pink ones or whatever the fuck. But don't wear no fucking heels or a dress. If you're gonna do that, why don't you walk a mile in her dress then, goddammit? Or walk a mile in her hat.
Okay.
I don't think it's okay for you to walk a mile in her dress either. You shouldn't be putting on women's shit. This shit goes back to the little kid that we were talking about. There's shit that men do. There's shit that women do. You don't wear women's clothes. You're a man. You wear men's clothes. You don't wear women's shoes. You're a man. You wear men's shoes. That is where I have a problem at. I don't think that is necessary to raise awareness to women that have been in domestic violence. You could have did a fucking program and brought awareness by having a woman that has been through the situation, has been through domestic violence. Bring awareness to that by letting her speak to other women.
All right,
I'm not doing that. I'm not swallowing my pride.
What they would have had to pay you?
Ain't no price, dog.
Boy, you okay? So you mean to tell me?
Ain't no price, dog.
Somebody say, "Nah, we got this $1 million cash for you, tax free. All you have to do is walk a mile in some heels."
No, I can't do it, dog. I can't do it.
Shit.
I can't do
it,
dog.
Man, I'm about to step in them Louis Vuittons.
Dog, I can't do it, dog. It's my pride in me, dog. I just can't do it, bro.
Yeah, dog. I take that bill real quick.
Nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it, bro.
Nah, hey, dog. But this is the thing, dog. This is what like I said, man. My biggest issue was, man, just don't do it in the letters, dog.
Don't involve the letters. The letters are more important than your manhood. Than his manhood. Don't involve your manhood, bro. Your manhood ain't got to be on the line for this.
No, here's what I'm saying is that one, my manhood was there before I ever got my letters, number one.
Okay.
That was my manhood was already there. But two, my manhood now is a part of my organization.
Okay.
So us being the bros, don't put us out there and have anybody question anything about us, because when you do something in our letters, then that brings light to all of us.
It involves us, because now we got the answer about it.
Exactly.
Which is how we end up. Now we end up talking about it because you decided to wear some fucking letters. Had you not wore the letters, the Chicken and Whiskey podcast never would have been on your ass for this shit.
Never would have said nothing about
not
it.
A fucking
exactly.
word.
That's my point. Because I'm telling you right now, if it was KA5, they was wearing it, I wouldn't have said shit. I'd have been like,
you know what? I might not have said a fucking thing either had it not been the bros.
That's what I'm saying. If it wasn't that they had the letters on, I wouldn't say shit.
Just leave us out of that shit.
Wouldn't fuck, to be honest.
But you involved us because you put the fucking frat shirt on while you did it.
Exactly, dog. Exactly. I'm saying, dog, man, dog.
But I will say this. I will
with-
say this though, that times have. I mean, me and some of my friends, some of the bros had a little conversation about it. They ain't like the post and shit. Oh well, whatever. But times have changed though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you did it in the past years ago, I could understand it a little better if you did it years ago because it was funny. Like making jokes on gay folk used to be funny. Comedy even changed. They can't make jokes about gay people anymore because it's not quite as funny anymore. You see what I'm saying? Like now it's like, stop doing that shit. That's gay. I think so, dog. There's shit that used to happen back in the day that wasn't considered suspect. The 80s bros used to wear short ass shorts. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't considered suspect. Now we look at the young bro with they tight little shorts on and be like, dog, where your camouflage at, dog? where your frat shirt at?
Yeah, but that's different though, dog. That's different.
I'm just saying the generation is different is what I'm saying. It is different.
Yeah. Like clothing trends and all of that, that's to me that's different from somebody saying, let me put on a dress. Like, bros in the 80s wasn't wearing dresses,
They
dog.
were not wearing dresses.
But, okay, you know what? That just made me think of something, though. Think about a group like Cameo or Parliament. Like,
They wore weird shit.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
Prince,
they did
nigga.
wear some weird
Or
shit.
Prince,
Or
nigga.
Prince. Yeah, so while
Wear
we
blouses
talking,
all the
while
time.
Right. While we talking, they had some dudes back there that was real androgynous.
hey, Prince wore heels too now, nigga.
Yeah, he did. Like that's what I'm saying.
that
Cameo,
shit was gay, nigga. That shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
Prince.
agree.
That shit was
I'm
gay.
Look, I ain't gonna say fuck Prince. Prince go hard, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't know, dog. Like, I just never was with it. I don't care who it was. I just ain't never been with it.
I'm just not with it.
That
dog,
was just how I was raised.
and, hey, that's exactly how I felt, and that's exactly why I said it, which is why you got something you want to say it to us, and we'll put it on Chicken and Whiskey Talk because I have the right to have an opinion. It's okay if we don't agree on it. It's okay that I say that's just not me. It's not my thing. I wouldn't have done it.
Right.
If the chapter decides to do it, no, I'm the brother that's there. No, I'm not doing that shit, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it also brings up the whole idea of how many black people supported Tyler Perry when he was dressed up as a woman.
And look at him now.
I'm saying, no. I mean, shit. Hey, was you mad at Martin Lawrence for making Big Mama's house?
No, I feel like Dave Chappelle out of that shit. No, you ain't gotta do it, bruh. When they asked Dave Chappelle to do it, he said, hell no. They asked Dave Chappelle to do it, he didn't do it. Most of the comedians did it though back in the day though. Martin, Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, all them niggas did that shit. All of them put a dress on to be funny. But Dave Chappelle was just that guy that was just like, hey, I'm not doing that shit. And maybe I'm that type. I'm just not doing that shit. It ain't me. It's okay for it not to be me. It's cool. Just not me, dog.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Wait, but what's your price?
I'm not doing it, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm Dave Chappelle. I'm not doing it. I'm Dave Chappelle. I'm not doing it. Fuck that. Ain't no price.
You think? All right. So do you look at Martin as less of a man?
That was his decision, bro. That was his decision. I can still say
that ain't what I just asked you.
No, that was his decision. And then to me, no, yes, dog, you shouldn't have did that shit. You ain't have to do that, man. Martin was funny without. If you could have took Shanae off that motherfucker, the shit was still funny. It was still funny without Shanae.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, he definitely did the Shanae thing.
And there was some funny ass episodes though, but you could have been funny without doing that shit. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's
dog.
crazy, dog. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not with it.
Right.
I'm not with it.
I'm not with it either,
But,
dog.
Yeah, so y'all tell us what y'all think, man. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
I
Everybody has the right to an opinion, man. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm about to pull up this next shot,
Pull
though.
up one right now. Let's pull up one right now. So that's what we're gonna do.
Let's get
Take
it.
this shot. And we're gonna roll into the next one. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those that don't do it. I got another one for you. Did you see T.I. start a podcast, man?
Nah, I didn't see.
It's
What's
called
the-
Expeditiously.
what's
It's called Expeditiously. Spelled with the
the-
T.I. in it, of course.
He always got to do all the big words, right? You
He's
know.
a big word user.
Yeah, now
you
you know
talking,
when you spend a lot of time in the penitentiary, you know.
See, I ain't had no other time
you,
but to read.
Yeah, he just read a lot.
I fuck with T.I., man. I fuck with T.I. I'm happy for that nigga, man. But
Yeah, dog, I like T.I., man.
I wanted to talk about something that they were talking about. He had his wife Tiny on the show, and
Oh,
yeah,
no,
it was a
can I
pretty good
say one
episode.
thing?
What's up?
No, I ain't never been a fan of Tiny,
But what?
man, Tiny done let herself go, dog.
I ain't never been a fan. I'm still looking for the pictures for when she was bad. You know, I'm not talking about the man wife, but you know, she just don't really do it for me like that.
Nah, she ain't never really did, but I knew dudes that liked her when she was in the skate.
See, I need to go back and look at the escape videos and remember her because I just don't.
Yeah, she was
She just
the
don't-
little light skinned chick in the skate. Yeah, just look at the pictures, dog. I mean,
Better check that out. I'll have to check that
she
out.
ain't never really.
This was something he brought up. Said there was a report out there that said that the happiest group of people. I just want to know how you feel about it. The happiest group of people are black single women. Are the happiest group of people on this earth. What you think about that, brother?
Well, I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
You gonna call bullshit on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
Who would you say should be the happiest group of people? When you narrowing it down, because it sounds like they narrowed it down pretty precise if they said black single women.
Yeah, that's real specific.
I could see why. I could see why.
You can?
Yeah, I could see
Okay,
why.
let me hear this.
I can see why because just in comparison, when you say, well, I'm gonna just go straight to it and say, okay, black single women versus black single man, who's happier? I think that women are, you know, I'm probably gonna catch some shit behind this one, but women are such good at lying and controlling, and niggas, men, I'm sorry about that, men are so bad at staying in their damn lane when it comes to situations. And women are so good at it that it makes it easier for a single woman than it does a single guy. So I think that it's probably a lot easier for a woman to be single because dudes be trying to juggle these hoes and shit and not controlling they bitches and getting into all these situations and bitches showing up and shit and doing what we do when we single. And I could see that women who are single are living their lives. They probably starting a company. They got more money. They enjoying their little dog at the house. I think I could see why women are probably more happier than a single man would be. I could understand it, bro. It's less stressful for a woman than it would be for a man.
I think that could be true, but I think they left out a critical piece of information.
What's that?
The critical piece of information is age.
Age of being single. Yeah, because some women, when they reach a certain age and they single, it's fucking sad
Yeah.
and mad at the world.
Now, and this is where I see it. All right, single chick from the age, and we just talking about women, so I'm gonna say 18, from 18 to say 20.
Okay.
18 to 20, they are happy to be single. From about 21 to about, I say 21 to about 24, 25.
24.
I feel like I go 24. Okay, they looking at it like, damn, ain't nobody checking for me.
Yeah, they want a man at that point. They want a man at that point.
Yeah, you know why though?
Why?
Because between 21 and about 24, that's that first round of marriage.
Okay.
That's that first round of marriage. So you go to college, and you got all your little girlfriends, all your little friends. You know, y'all going out. Yeah, girl, we going out. We going to all that.
Then your friends start getting engaged and shit.
Exactly. All your friends start getting engaged around you. You like, hold on, what about me? What I'm doing wrong?
What I'm doing wrong?
Where my man? Look, why niggas ain't checking for me? Yeah, they ain't happy. I'm telling you right now, they desperate.
Okay, but then
And
what
that's
happens
when-
after that? What happens after that? But at that 24,
after
25 age.
Yeah, once you get to that 26, 27, 28, now it's the change. Now that same chick that was looking for a man when she first got out of college, now she's gotten a better job. She ain't at
got
that
money.
entry-level shit no more.
She got a
She
better
got a
job
little
now.
more money.
She traveling now.
She traveling now. She living her best life. She like,
She done got her little puppy.
need no nigga.
I keep throwing that puppy shit out. She
Exactly.
got her little puppy and shit.
Look, I don't need no man. I got money. I can take care of myself. You know, that's that shit. Now she done became the I can take care of myself shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
But wait.
but then,
Hold up. Aha.
then you get to the mid-30s.
Aha.
And you know what happens in the mid-30s?
Hot girl summer is over.
Or early 30s. That early 30 to mid-30s range.
Oh, it's
now
rough.
she
It's rough.
realized,
It's rough then.
hey, that's when it gets bad.
Yeah.
That's when it gets bad. Now, if you tell now, I'm saying like this. If T.I. would have said the happiest women are black women in
At
their
the
early
age
to
of-
mid-30s, I would have said,
Young black
T.I.,
women.
you're a goddamn liar. Because I'm telling you right now, them bitches, when they mid-30s, oh, you know what's
They
happened
mad.
then? So
They
the
mad.
first round, the first round was my friends got married. That second round, what the fuck am I gonna have kids? Oh shit! I ain't got a man. I ain't even nowhere close to marriage.
I'm damn near
I'm just find a
35.
nigga. I'm 35. My kid gonna have Down syndrome.
Oh, you gotta say that shit.
No, I need a fucking man now. No, they get desperate, boy. When I tell you, no, when I tell you, they ain't happy.
So
They ain't happy.
All right, let me tie this in. So when women reach that 35 age, or dudes, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter to us. But what makes, so when you say women, she start looking for that marriage shit. What makes a woman? What do you think makes a woman, and what makes us? Let's talk for us. Fuck that women shit. Let's talk for us. What makes us decide that it's time for us to go ahead and get married? Because I'm sure somebody.
Wow, that's a
these
great
women wanna hear
question.
it. What makes us say, okay, you know what? I'm done, man. I had enough of this shit.
All right,
Or is that
I
it?
think-
Or is that the answer?
Yeah, okay. First, we gotta lay out the ground rules first. All right. The first ground rule is this, and we say it all the time. Women, fuck who they want, marry who they can.
And men
Men,
fuck.
you can finish it, my
Let
brother.
me finish it. Men fuck who they can and marry who they want.
Exactly.
Maybe that should be the name of the show, right there.
No. So I'm telling you right now. So for men, we get to choose when we want to be married.
Yes.
Like we out.
And
in the
women
street,
don't
we
have
fine.
that decision. Women do not. I don't give a
No.
fuck what y'all women say. You do not make the decision of when you want to get married or when you are
No.
getting married. You don't make that decision because you have to wait for a man to ask you. Unless you're one of the women that
Yeah,
gonna ask
not-
a man to get married. I mean, I've seen it on
Yeah,
YouTube or somewhere. But that's a lightning in a bottle type shit. As T.I. said.
Right.
You
Right,
don't have
right.
that choice. You don't have that choice. So
Right.
at
So-
that, like I said, back to the question: what makes us say, you know what, man, I'm about to get married, bro. I'm out the game, bro.
Now, okay. This is my second thing to that question. Is I think, in my opinion, y'all might disagree with me out there, but I feel like we shouldn't get married till we 30. The reason why I say that is because before you 30, you don't know nothing. You ain't even lived yet.
You ain't even lived your life
need to
yet,
get-
man.
Yeah, man, you need to get certain shit out your system.
I definitely agree with that, and I would tell any young man that, man, wait to get married. Wait,
Wait to
that
get
shit ain't
married.
gonna work. That college love
Wait
shit,
to
it ain't gonna work. Like
Wait to get
I tell the
married.
neos that when I see the young brothers and they about to come into the frat, I see them. I say, man, you got a girlfriend? Man, let that shit go, man. It ain't gonna work,
Just
man.
let it go, dog.
Let it go. It ain't gonna work. You gonna find your wife
Just
when you
let it
about
go.
30. When you about 30 is when you gonna be like, you know what? I'm done. Well, not when you any younger than that. You still gotta live your life, man. You still got trips you need to take. You got shit you need
still
to
got
do.
some living to do.
You got living to do, man. You
Still
still
got
wet
some
behind the
living to
ears, young man. Men
Hell
should
yeah.
wait till 30. I agree with that. At least 30.
And so now I can answer your question. What makes a man say, you know what, I'm good, is when you feel like when you start going out and you go out a few times and you just looking around like, man, this shit is whack.
That shit's whack.
And you decide in your head at that point that you washed.
Yep. When you decide that you washed, it's time to get married and let this shit go.
Yeah.
When you figure that out, I agree with that. When you figure that out and you get to that point of, man, this shit is not entertaining to me anymore. That's when you know, as a man, you know that moment. You know that, hey, I'm done, man. I'm done with this shit.
Now,
Tired of you hoes.
the hunt ain't fun.
When
the hunt ain't fun no more.
Yep, that's it.
When the hunt ain't fun no more, dog.
Just get married.
Just get married. Now, let me say this though.
But don't marry the wrong
That
motherfucker.
does not-
Do that.
Yeah, you ain't just gonna marry old anybody. But that doesn't mean that you don't still want different.
Watch yourself
how
now.
can we put this?
Watch yourself now.
Yeah, let me. how can I
Watch
put
yourself,
this?
young bruh.
That doesn't mean that you don't want any new situation. But the push and the pull, or let me say this, the enticement of a new situation doesn't outweigh all the bullshit you have to go through with that new situation.
Agreed.
That's how I'm gonna put that. Yeah, I had to watch how I think.
I don't want you to get yourself in trouble now, young Brian. Don't get yourself in trouble, young.
I'm good on this end, Doc. I'm good on this end, Doc.
Alright.
But my point is that I don't want any woman that's listening to this to think that she got a dude and that dude just asked her to get married or what have you. And she in her head thinking that, oh, he done just lost his manhood, that he ain't never gonna want to fuck with no other chick or anything like that.
I want to look
That
at a
don't mean
bitch.
we don't.
Nigga might want to still
all
tap.
that.
Nigga still might want to tap like every now and then on motherfucking Instagram.
Exactly.
He might want to see some ass on the phone. But as
Exactly.
a man, you still gonna want to see. You still gonna see a woman be like, damn, that motherfucker fine. Nigga still gonna.
Exactly.
As a man, you could be married or not married, engaged or not engaged. You still gonna look at a woman and still be able to have a debate over if Rihanna is fine or not. Because as a man, that shit
Right.
is in you. You look at women. Period.
Exactly. And women do the same thing.
Yeah, they do that
Believe
shit. They do that shit. They
Believe that.
just be quiet about it, and they better liars than
Right.
you. That's why they happier when they single. That's what, like I said.
But man, that's one of the keys to having a good relationship, man. Fellas, when you find that one, you better show her the real you up front, man. Let her know what you like, man. If you like midget porn, you better let her know early so y'all can watch that shit together.
Yep. You like going to the strip club? Fucking tell her, and you go to the strip club on a date. Get that shit out
Man,
your
I'm
blood.
telling
You know what I'm saying? Let her go with you. This shit's a little different when you go with your girl, but you still
it
take
is.
her. And you bring her around the experience and you show her like, hey, man, this shit is cool. I'm about to go home. I'm about to leave this motherfucker. I'm not about to do nothing with this girl. But I'm about to have this
Right.
moment right here and let her throw that ass in a circle.
Exactly, man. Just don't no, you cannot. You cannot be a different dude with your chick than you are when you not with your chick, man. Be that same dude. And let her see that same dude, because it's gonna save you when you really are out doing something.
Cause you gonna know, nigga, I know where you at, nigga. You better bring your ass home after you leave that strip club. I'll be home when I leave. I'll be home in a minute.
No doubt.
Let's stop
I'll be
by
home in a minute.
DG's. I'll stop by DG's for a minute. Give me one of these expensive ass drinks, see some ass. I'm gonna take my ass home. If that's what you like to do. But you gotta be honest about that shit. And you gotta tell them that that's just your thing. But that's just a part of the shit, man, you know. But like I said, I think that's the point when you know, as a man, that it's time for you to get married. It's time for you to shut this shit down. Is that you're not having fun anymore doing the same shit you used to do. And at some point, as a man, you reach that shit, man. It's just like, man, you should be like, man, I'm tired of buying hoes drinks. I'm tired of talking to these bitches in the club. I'm tired of that shit. That's at that point.
Man,
it's time to go ahead and get married, man. Fuck.
How many times have we had the conversation of, man, just because I buy you a drink, don't mean I want to fuck you.
Right, I don't want you, bitch. Shit, I bought you a drink because you look like your ass needed a fucking drink the way you in this motherfucker. And I don't want you. I'm trying to be a man in here, and I don't want you to have to go throw your ass in this nigga face and go fuck this old ass nigga for a drink. Nah, bitch, I'll buy you a drink, motherfucker. God damn.
Look, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
But I don't want nothing.
Hey, how you doing? Get your drink. I don't want you though.
I don't want you though at all. I'm good over here. But I'll buy you a drink though. I'll buy you a
I'm
wheel.
Straight over here.
I'll buy you a wheel. Whatever's on the special, I got you on that. I got you on that.
Right.
Nah,
but man, I think there is a certain group of black women that are happy. But it definitely depends on age.
Age is definitely that is a great fucking point that I didn't even think about as I was thinking about agreeing with him that it matters on age, man, because not all women be like happy when they single like that. They might reach that age that they just like looking for a man and they need a husband because they out there struggling.
Right.
And ovaries or whatever fuck they ovaries. They ovaries is motherfucking drying out. Goddamn, they trying to get something up in there. That was alcohol. It was alcohol, dog. Alcohol.
Oh, okay. That's what we gonna say.
And you know what else was funny on that interview? Now that I think about it, they said something about sex. What the fuck did they say, dog? They was talking about in marriage that sex slows down. It came up as a topic. Tiny said that shit. That people will admit that.
Day six.
They said sex in a marriage, the shit slows down. And then T.I. was like, no, that ain't really there's not a really great marriage right there if the sex is slowing down because that's not gonna happen in my house or in my marriage, is what he was saying, and that makes sense to me because I'm like, sex really shouldn't slow down in a marriage because
it should.
That's the fun part. Shit, goddamn. And if it does, but if it does though, because I've heard that, I cannot sit there and say that I disagree with her saying that. Some people say that because I have heard that before. Where does that come from? Is my question. I've never been married.
All right.
Where does that come from, and why is that okay, and who decides it? If you married, who decides? Oh, we're not having sex tonight. Which one of y'all is like, the fuck we is?
Nah, this is my take on that. Now, I understand exactly what they're saying, what Tiny is saying about how sex slows down in marriages. But here's the thing. Sex doesn't actually slow down in marriage. And I've thought about this. I've talked about this with my line brothers. All right? As one of the bros on my line that's been married and divorced and about to get in that thing again.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm about to get back in that thing.
Okay.
Later episode.
We'll talk about it later.
Later episode. But if you think about it, now take this walk with me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you dating a chick.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. Y'all start dating, y'all just start kicking it. Y'all might see each other on the weekends, right? During the week you working. But on the weekends or, on a Friday, you might go to happy hour or something like that. Well, if you think about it, if y'all go out, let's say y'all go out, y'all been dating for a month.
Uh-huh.
Y'all seen each other, let's say 4 to 6 times in that month.
Yeah.
Right? Well, out of those 4 to 6 times, let's say you hit 4 out of the 6 times.
Yep.
Or 3 out of the 6 times. Either way, your ratio of having sex when you see this person is above 50%.
I see where you're going here. Go ahead.
Now, let's fast forward 5 years down the line. Y'all done got married, and now you seeing this motherfucker every day. Every day.
So that's why it feels like you were having less sex. Because you like, damn.
Like you having less sex. But you just with that person every day now.
Every fucking day now. No, that is a great fucking point, bro. You a genius.
Hey, dog, man, I'm just here to drop gems.
Dropping gems on they motherfucking ass right now, dog.
I'm
Keep
just
going.
here to drop gems, dog.
Keep going.
So now you done been with this person and you take that same month and where you was dating, you seen them 6 times. Well, now you done seen them 31 times. Well, you might have just only had sex maybe 10 to 15 times in that month. Well, the ratio is still the same. But you like, well, goddamn.
Well, the ratio is not the same.
Nigga.
The ratio is less, but I see what you're saying there.
No, the percentage. Let's say the percentage is still the same. The percentage is still the same, but at the end of the day, it feels like you're having less sex because
you're together so goddamn much.
More.
You wake up to this motherfucker every day. That sex
every day.
That sex that when you first dating or you know what I'm saying, you first start kicking it, that sex once a week, that sex every weekend doesn't add up as much when you've been together fucking 5 out of the 7 days of a week compared to only on weekends.
Exactly.
Hey man, you're fucking genius,
That's
brother.
The difference.
You're a genius,
That's
brother.
The difference. Man, I tried, dog. You're a genius,
man.
Try to bring light to the.
You know what I want to do? I want to take a shot to that shit. How about that? Let's take a shot to that shit.
Rudy.
I'm pouring right now. Take a shot to that shit. Cause that was genius, man. That was well broken down, my brother. I want to give you that. Let me take a shot to that shit.
Yeah, man. Man. We just trying to help the people out, man. Help the people out, man.
That's what the fuck we do, man. So,
look,
other than that, man.
Because the Chicken and Whiskey podcast cares.
We care. And with that said, we're going to tell you what else we've been up to before we get out of this thing. We want y'all to check out a new our nonprofit organization called QWOP Cares. Chicken and Whiskey Podcast Cares. If you don't understand what the letters stand for, the acronym there, called QWOP Cares. Website is www.CAWPCARES. That's Chicken and Whiskey Podcast Cares.com. Check that out. See what we got going on, man. We just finished up doing what do we do? Oh, the books, library to go. We did that at the local Boys and Girls. We did that at the local Boys and Girls Club. Gave the kids free books, no charge. Just gonna grab a book that just promises you got it, that you're gonna read it. That was all we did. We just gave out the books.
That's it.
Shout out to
That's it. We gonna give away free books. Just promise us.
Promise you're gonna read it. Read it and pass it along to a friend. Say, go read this book.
That's it.
Shout out to
that goes for everybody out there, man. I want to say that to everybody out there, man. We as a people, as a community, man, we just need to read more, but don't just read and keep it to yourself. Once you read something, man, pass it along to somebody else that can read it too.
That book is doing no good sitting on the shelf.
Sitting on your shelf, man.
No good. We don't care. Your library. Motherfucker, I always had a problem saying the word library. I used to say library or whatever. It does no good sitting on the shelf. We don't give a fuck what books you read. We don't want to see the book that you read just sitting on your shelf. Give it to somebody. Pass it along.
Right.
Pass it forward.
Right. I was big on that, man. I was big on impressive. You know, like you know how it is when you get your apartment and shit like that. You want to put all the little books around. Yeah, so when that chick comes through,
I read that book, folks.
Yeah,
you like to read, huh? You like to read.
No, yep, I sure do. Now drop them drawers.
Intelligently, drop those drawers for me, baby.
Right. So, but you know, again, as we grow up and we mature, man, you gotta realize, man, that you don't want to lock that knowledge up on your bookshelf. Yep. Man, go ahead and pay it forward.
Pay that shit forward. So with that said, QWOP Cares just finished out that one. Up next, we got our Sock It to Poverty. We're currently collecting socks through November 21st. And then November 23rd, we'll be downtown Dallas passing out socks to the homeless. If you did not know, the number one requested item by the homeless and by homeless shelters are socks. So that's why we're doing socks. So you can go to our website, go to the QWOP Cares website, or you can go to chickenandwhiskeypodcast.com and then you'll find a link to go over there. But either way, go to the website and you'll find the links of how to donate, how to get involved, and all that shit. We appreciate it if you can do it.
Sock it to poverty.
Sock it to poverty. Sock it to poverty. And what else we got going on? So we got that. We got the Quap Talk. Let us know if you got something you want to say, something you want to get off your chest. It don't matter if everybody gonna agree with you. It's probably better if they don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some shit. And then other than that, shit. What else we got, bruh?
Oh man, other than that, man, we just trying to live positive, dog.
Yeah, trying to live positive and talk more shit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have more shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? And with that said,
yeah, dog, you got through a whole episode without me bringing up 45.
Yeah, this is the first episode without us talking about that sorry son of a bitch. Fuck him.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah, we gonna dig into.
He's an easy topic.
Dig into that shit.
Yeah, we gonna get his ass. Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah,
they coming.
Hey, don't worry. We ain't give y'all the political shot this week, but it's coming. Best believe. But with that being said, man, how we do about this time? We always get this thing out the same way, man. God is love,
and love is God,
and we out there, bitch.
We out there, bitch.
DJ, play my theme music.
Motherfucking theme music, bitch. Boom, 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 boom.
It's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, so just grab a glass, finger licking entertainment you don't wanna pass. Hosted by Rob Hollywood and Jay, do the groove.